Welcome back. I got some huge Madden Mobile 24 updates for you guys for the upcoming Madden Max drop, which we are going to be seeing 30 Madden Max players on the launch of Madden Max, which is April 16th. So get ready for that, guys. There will be a full entire list given to us on every single Madden Max player getting slightly revealed to us for the upcoming days until April 16th. Now, how are you guys going to see this list getting updated? Obviously, I'll give you guys either a video or a live stream, but if you want to see it first before the video or live stream, all you guys have to do is join the Discord, which is the first link in the description, to see the list actively getting updated, because they'll be updating the list. The players will get shot onto the list. There's 2 right now. As this video goes out, there might be more added to it. So if you guys want to see, join the Discord for first looks on the new Madden Max players before they're even out. Well, obviously to see the names, we're not going to see how the card looks unless they show us that. Obviously, we should be getting a full in-depth Madden Max reveal a day before April 15th. Obviously, we always get a reveal a day before. This is just like information, updates on what's going to happen, which is always nice to get. But this is like a huge thing. This is Madden Max in-game cards, the most highest overall cards, obviously, in the game. We will be getting promos, we will be getting field passes, but guess what? These cards will be better than any promo card, any field pass card. They might be a little bit harder to get, obviously. I'll be explaining how you guys can get them, because this is official information. Also, I want to let you guys know things are subject to change. So, let's get into it. Each Max player will have a regular and foil version. The regular Madden Max player overall will be at a 260. That's pretty high, I'm not going to lie. Also, we do have on a card that you guys can level a player to level 10. So that 260 can go higher than 260, obviously. And for the Madden Max foil player overall, it's 280. So obviously with level, it can go higher than 280. So I bet like a 260 can go up to like a 280 probably. And a 280 can go up to like a 300 overall. With the level up to level 10, obviously. So you're going to have to level that. You're going to have to get coins and training points. And yes, that's the overall for the Madden Max players. There will be 30 on the launch of Madden Max. There will be more to come. As I said, I got a bunch of information to go through, and that's just the start of it. Now, this right here is how you guys are going to acquire one of the initial 30 Madden Max players. There will be the RNG and select trades, which I'll break down what the RNG and select trades will be. The RNG trades will be broken up into offensive, defensive, and special teams, and will require max tokens. So yeah, certain trades will take max tokens, certain trades will take max tokens plus a max badge. The max foil trades will require 2 of the same max player, and then a 2-for-1 max player trade will allow you to trade in 2 max iconic players for a single max iconic select player. Now, they are calling them Madden Max iconic players because that's what they're called. You guys can call them Madden Max players, you guys can call them Madden Max iconics, Madden Max iconic foils. It doesn't matter. They are simply iconic players somehow. I mean, I know that we have iconics, iconic foils, mythics, and marvels, but these are just Madden Maxes, okay? So you can call them whatever you want, but still, that's how the trades will work. Okay, now I'm getting too carried away. There is so much more to talk about for Madden Max, and we're going to get into the next thing right now, which is the max token acquisition will primarily be from trading in players. The amount of max tokens received will vary based on release date and rarity of player being traded in. Now, this has to do with like old players from like season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6. I would say season 7 and season 8 would be rarely obviously new. Season 8 would obviously be the newest because that's what we're in right now. Season 7 just passed. It shouldn't be too off from that much Madden Max tokens if you're trading in. Obviously, uncommons it would be less. Rares would be less. Epics and iconics would be pretty solid. Iconic foils will have a lot. Mythics will have a lot. Marvels will have a lot of trade value for Madden Max tokens, obviously. And if it was a older season, as I was saying, you're going to get less out of that. So here's an example. Season 1 iconic foil, let's just say. I'm just going to do an estimation of how it could possibly go. Okay, so season 1 iconic foil, let's just say you have it still. Obviously, because you can't trade in iconic foils, there's no trade for that. It's only an iconic trade-in, so you probably will have it. You can go ahead and trade that iconic foil from season 1, the first field pass, into the trades for the Madden Max tokens, and you'll get 200 Madden Max tokens, let's just say. But an iconic foil in season 8 right now will trade him for maybe 800. The value of the newer players will give you more Madden Max tokens. That's basically what's going on. And obviously, that's a rarity of iconic foil. A mythic will definitely go for more in this season than an older season. That's just how it's going to go for any rarity. Moving on. All players released before April can be converted into max tokens. That's a good example. Just stating that we have a before April breakdown of how it's going to go. Basically, is how I was just going over it. But there will be a max token trade for uncommon, rare, epic, iconic foil, mythic, and Marvel card rarities. Now, this is what I don't like, this next thing. Because 10th anniversary players, I feel like were very rare. And obviously, they were rare because you couldn't trade them in. And they were putting the 3 collectibles in the store for like $10 each, which I think was like crazy. And I thought it had something to do with obviously something later on in the season. But they're saying straight up right here that 10th anniversary players can go into the iconic max token trade. So I'm hoping 10th anniversary iconics give a good value of Madden Max tokens and are not just absolutely, terrible. I mean, you do get 8 if you grind it every single month. So that's 8 10th anniversary iconics going into Madden Max tokens. And I know it says you can, but I feel like if you can do it, there won't be like the trade for 8 10th anniversary iconic players for a Madden Max, 10th anniversary special player if you already saved and got all of them. Like a rare Madden Max player. I don't think they're doing that because they're doing this right here. So honestly, hopefully we get a Madden Max player out of all the 10th anniversary iconic players we have been grinding for. That would honestly be worth it, to be fair. But if we can't, that's actually terrible. And I wish there was a trade for the players. We could do a little swap. But then again, that kind of just ruins it right there. All Team of the Week players will convert at pre-April rates. If you guys are grinding Team of the Week and you're like, okay, they're getting outdated, you can put them in and get Madden Max tokens. Obviously, newer ones will be more. Older ones will be less for the Madden Max tokens. Next, all players except Team of the Week released in April can be converted into max tokens at a higher rate than pre-April players, as I was just saying. And also, all Future Stars and Movers players convert at the April rate. There will be different rates, obviously. If it's newer, it's higher in Madden Max tokens. If it's older, it's less in Madden Max tokens. When we get newer promos and field passes, that will be higher in Madden Max tokens when traded in, obviously, than Future Stars and Movers players in the April rate. Everything will change once newer stuff comes out, obviously. And yeah, that's the Madden Max way. That's how it's been, basically. I don't know, did we have that last season? I don't really remember too much. I do remember we traded in Madden Max tokens for players, but I'm pretty sure we did have badges too, but they were very rare badges. This time around, we're getting badges in... Wait, did I already talk about that? Wait, let me go on with this. Max tokens exchange rates will increase for players released with later field passes and events occurring in following months. Okay, so I'm so glad I did not go ahead and continue and talk about this. So here we go right now. Max badges will be acquired from a Madden Max login calendar as well as on future field pass milestone reward tracks. Okay, so this is actually a cool little feature that Madden Max badges are going to be handed to us in the login calendar, but I do not know how much we will get. I don't know if it's like you get 1 per day for the next upcoming week, because Madden Max is till the end of the season of Madden Mobile 24. And they're not going to give us 1 per day. That would just be too much. Because I remember last year we had to get Madden Max badges with Madden Cash. There was one in the milestones. They might have gave us a couple in the login calendar. So I feel like it would be like the same similarity to that. How they're very rare because you need Madden Max badges to get a select player. So it's going to be very rare, just like how Mythic badges are very rare. And a Mythic badge is handed to us in the milestones of a new field pass on the first milestone. You'll get a Mythic badge and like a pack. So it will be just like that, really, for a Madden Max badge in that kind of sense, but a little bit different. So that's pretty cool. I mean, nice that we're getting some Madden Max badges. You can go ahead and select some and get selects. If you guys want to do randoms, obviously, you just go ahead and trade in your players for Madden Max tokens to then just get randoms. Remember, the random will be throughout the whole entire 30 of the Madden Max players. And there will be more upcoming, which I'll get into soon. And it's here. It's right here. The last thing until we get to the player list. A limited number of new Madden Max players will be made available during events. Event Max players will have select trades that require event resources. Event Max players will have an additional bonus. Event Max players will go into their associated RNG Max trade after the event concludes. Event Max player foil trades will also be available. That's interesting. I don't know if this is going to be something that happens right away or something that happens in time. We'll have to obviously wait and find out. And then here is the list, guys. And as I was saying in the beginning of the video, if you guys want to find out all of the players getting added into this list, all you have to do is go ahead and join the first link in the description, the Discord server. Go into the Madden Mobile News section and look at the list. It'll get frequently updated when they add more players. There's 30 altogether. We have 2 players right here, as you guys can see. We got a Tom Brady. They got the rights to his card. About time. I was thinking they were going to get the rights when there was the chance for a career tribute, but no, they didn't. They got the rights. Tom Brady is our quarterback card. And then we got punter Pat McAfee. I don't think we've ever had like a Pat McAfee card in the game. And if we have, it's been a long time. Can't call it a promo, can't call it a field pass. It's just something that happens towards the end of every single season. The end game cards. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Get ready for this April 16th. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.